Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and it's Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live already. We are back.
We're back, Jenny, and it feels
9
like...
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Feels like we haven't left the house in a week.
That's what it feels like.
But in reality, we did leave the house last week.
Did we?
Yes, because as the good husband that I am, I went out and got you coffee creamer.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other groceries.
Did I leave?
I don't think you've left the house. No, maybe you did.
Oh yeah, I did.
You went over and you went to
had a 6 foot away coffee.
Oh, I thought you went to a rave party. I was about to chastise you for. No, you've been very socially distant. You're not even letting me sleep in the same bed. What the heck?
Well, I mean, like you're going out into the wild and getting us coffee creamer.
Oh. So. I do like the cool thing I like about when you go out, or at least when I go out. You always make me strip down when I come back in.
I bet you like that.
That's kind of exciting.
You're silly.
I dig it. I dig it a lot. Well, Jenny, as the title of today's show is...
What is it?
We got canceled again.
I know.
Now, this one wasn't a huge surprise.
No, we kind of thought this was going to be coming down the pike, so...
Yeah, so this was our Princess Cruise, Don Terrace's from Don's Family Vacations group cruise.
We were going to go hang out with everybody.
In June the 13th, leaving from Vancouver, going to Alaska. We had a good inkling, as everybody else did, when Canada closed their ports until July the 1st, that this cruise might not happen. But it sure did take a while before Princess canceled this cruise.
It sure did, right?
They canceled today, and it comes on the heels of Carnival Cruise Line extending their shutdown until the end of June.
Right.
And so,
well, June 26th.
Yeah, almost the end of June, June the 26th.
Yeah, it's like, why didn't you just go the end of the month?
And now the other Carnival lines are coming in. So Princess announced, Hal announced,
right?
And so, but they're
So now I expect like Royal to roll in.
We need Royal to roll in because honestly, we have a cruise for July the what?
July 18th.
July the 18th. In 3 days, we have to make final payment. It's our summer group cruise. And we haven't made final payment yet, and they're going to cancel that cruise. But the thing is, like, we have to make the final payment,
right? Which
is super frustrating. Like, I don't want to make the final payment, so my fingers are crossed.
Well, because maybe it'll sail. You don't know.
It's not going to sell in July.
I know, but
here's the thing.
We can have high hopes.
Here's the thing. It's going to be interesting the way it plays out. So the CDC last Thursday, and just so you guys know how it works, the Health and Public Safety Department has delegated power to the CDC, which allows them to decide when ports are opened and closed,
right,
when people can embark and debark on cruise ships. They have governmental authority to do this. And they've said that they're extending the no-sell extension 100 days from the time that announcement was filed. It was filed on April the 15th, so that puts the no-sale all the way to July the 24th. So if nothing else changes from the CDC, cruise ships can't even sail until the 25th of July. Now, there's a couple provisos in that document that says if all of a sudden the pandemic goes away, if all of a sudden there's no longer a health emergency, they can lift the no-sell order. Or if the director of the CDC decides to lift the no-sell order, that can happen. So right now you got two conflicting dates. You got Carnival, you got the cruise line saying end of June, June the 25th, 26th, and you got the government saying not until July the 25th. So I don't have a lot of hope that our Royal Caribbean July cruise is going to not be canceled.
You know what makes me so sad?
This whole thing.
Well, you're not going to get your lobster roll again.
Yes. After all this is over, and
I will make you a lobster roll.
We can road trip and spend the weekend in Key West.
Oh yeah.
We can do it on the road, like the Beatles say. Why don't we just do it on the road or in the road?
Well, what's exciting is that it's kind of expensive. But from Fort Myers, you can take like a shuttle ship.
Yeah.
It's like $300.
Right.
But it takes you back and forth, which is kind of cool. It saves a lot of time.
Be like a mini cruise.
No, it's like,
What's it like?
It's like just a transport.
Almost like a ferry?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows if even that thing could go. But yeah, so the big news, which, we've talked about it, the Corsair Princess cruise now canceled, and now we're just waiting to see what happens in July. Look, I personally don't think that cruising's going to start until the fall because a lot of things have to happen. We did hear a very good interview today on one of the news channels with Arnold Donald, I think he's the president or the CEO.
He's pretty amazing, that guy.
Yeah, I think he's the CEO of Carnival Corp. So he's the head of the holding company. And he was talking about, and it was really interesting the way that he framed the discussion, was that, cruising is a social gathering.
Right.
And you're not going to see cruising restart until social gatherings are allowed again. So, he was saying that that's a good indicator. You got to see people allowed to go to airports. You got to see people allowed to gather of more than 10 people before cruising will start. He was really upbeat, and, he made some great points, but man, I would be super surprised if cruising started.
Well, and I mean, there's
July.
already some that have canceled, for the rest of the year.
Right.
Like certain ports.
Yeah.
Like when Carnival announced theirs, they also included the sunrise. Yeah, New York. So the sunrise on that.
So that's what I'm assuming. Like that's what I'm taking away from that is that it doesn't seem like the port of New York or Bayonne, New Jersey, doesn't look like they're going to want to do any cruising this year because, of course, they're super hard hit with the
absolutely
with what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's very congested.
We've got family there that's having trouble, and it's a challenge.
Yeah, it's no joke.
It's no joke. So, with all that said, welcome to the live show. We're so happy to have you guys here. If you're just catching this on the replay, I would invite you to subscribe to the Lido Loca cruise channel. We have content daily talking about cruising. Sometimes it's news, not every day it's news. Today was funny. Yeah, we had a fun little video today about people watching on the cruise ship. We will get into that. I do want to say a big thank you, though, to Larry Thomas. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. We sure do appreciate it. Hello, canceled cruise and rebooked. That is definitely how Jenny spent a lot of her day. Look, here's the beautiful intro again. We don't need to watch that again. What are we doing here? Let's get back to us. And we're back.
Here we are.
All right. And I was just trying to get to the wrestling man for Larry. Thank you, Larry.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. But so people watching, Jenny, I laid out 10.
Did you get to people watch me today on that phone today?
Yes. Jenny, what was your day like? So talking about Larry here, canceled and rebooked. What did you spend most of your day doing? I like the fact that you did it in your pajamas. That was fun to watch. It was cool until you told me to quit watching you. But
right.
What did you do all day?
Well, I spent probably about 6 hours on the phone.
Yes.
And numerous emails, but I just couldn't get anything done either.
No.
It's like they can do half of what I need done, and then I have to call back again tomorrow, because their system is down.
It's a super challenging time.
It was very challenging. And it's for everybody, right? Not just me, but
the cruise lines are having a hard way to go. They're putting people on the phones that aren't necessarily trained. They've got people working out of their homes. It's and then you had it a couple times today where you sat on hold for 2 hours and then you got the mystery disconnect. Let me get both of my hands in for air quotes. The mystery disconnect. So frustrating.
It's all good though, right?
But let's talk about people watching. But first, let's give some thanks for some super chats. Thank you so much, Teddy Garrett, for the super chat. Hello, two of my favorite cruisers. Aww. Hello, Teddy Garrett.
Thank
you so much. This one's for you.
Super chat.
Thank you.
The Lido Loca wrestler, Margaret Wilson. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Margaret.
We love you too.
Well, listen, I do love Margaret. I got to talk to her a couple of times this week, so it's always a pleasure.
Bill Lesage, thank you for the super chat. And Ty, thank you so much for the super chat. And Ty, thank you for all that you do as one of the administrators of the Lido Loca cruising community. A big wrestling love shout out for Bill and Ty.
Super chat.
Much love to J-Bo, also Ty.
That's right. Other announcements, we are participating this week. Well, it could be a surprise show. I might have something up the old sleeve. But
you wear half sleeves.
Half sleeves. But you can find us. You can see this live show again on Saturday. There's another big creator live show marathon. It's like 12 hours of live feed. So if you just want to sit in your pajamas, put on one of those mud masks. That's what I like to do when I'm just binging TV so that my complexion's all good. It starts at 10 a.m.
Right.
And it goes all the way to 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be 12 creators, I think, doing an hour slot. We are on at 8 p.m.
Right.
And again, it could just be me and Jenny, or there could be something else. There could be a mystery. It's a mystery. It just depends.
Like a mystery shopper?
Yes, it's a mystery shopper, Jenny. People will be on here rating how well we do with the live feed. So check that out. A big shout out to all the creators that are in the house tonight. If you are a creator, if you are in the house, put it in the chat. Say, hey, look, I'm a creator. Come follow my channel. And if you are a watcher or somebody that likes to peek through windows, that's what we're talking about today. People watching, hit the little 3 dots to the right of their name and subscribe. Subscribe. I don't feel like I breathed. I don't think I breathed in a few minutes.
You don't even have a drink in here. Oh, there it is.
Au contraire, mon frere.
Oh.
I just don't have it near the mixing board.
Oh, I see. I have my drink in here also.
Because I'm a bit clumsy.
Yes, you are. But not really.
Big shout out to all the people working the hammer tonight from the Lido Loca cruising community. Slinky Ingle King, her lovely husband Matt. I guess I should have went the other way. Rugged Matt and his lovely wife Slinky working the hammer. Amanda Show's in the house working the hammer. Hey girl, Ellen from Pennsylvania, the hottest girl I know in Pennsylvania. Close your ears, Jenny, don't get mad at me. Hey girl, what's up? Roy and Amanda, they're married to each other too. I don't want that to be left by the wayside. Roy and Amanda, the hottest couple of shows I know, in the house, taking care of the business. And
Mary Beth is in there. What did Mary Beth say? Because Mary Beth is on the group cruise also.
in the summer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I went too far.
It was something about the lobster roll.
I went too far.
I can't see when you go that quickly.
What? You better calm down.
You better calm
You better
down.
calm down. Todd Blunt, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for keeping us smiling during this time. Looking forward to cruising in the future. Absolutely. I am looking forward to cruising also. And I tell you what I'm getting tired of, and I'm only going to mention it briefly. I'm tired of the cruise haters. So tonight I thumb my nose at the cruise haters, and I say, step off. I don't know. I don't know if that declaration is going to do any good or not, but the cruise haters are for the birds. I'm glad to be with my cruise family tonight.
Absolutely. We keep each other going.
Much love to the Loca fam. Todd Blunt, Lucha Man wants to say thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. Super chat. And also thank you to the Ship Show. Thank you, John, for the super chat. Saturday will be fun. I don't know if they're slotted or not. I think they were on the last one. They might just be visited. They might just be watching. Ship Show.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Thank you, John. And family. You know, getting back to, you said something about like us cruising lovers just hanging out and like all these support, you know. It's like a support system, right?
It's a support system.
It really is.
It's like a big brassiere.
There's children.
Kids don't know about... Okay, I apologize to all you children out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's family friendly.
When did a brassiere not become... Okay.
Are you done?
I'm sorry. I thought I was done.
Interrupting?
I thought I was done.
All right. So, when the Carnival president was on, what was his name again?
Am I allowed to banter with you, or should I just keep my mouth shut?
No, we can banter.
Arnold Donald.
All right, Arnold Donald.
Yes.
When he was on, he
Yes.
said it the best, right? Because, like, those newscasters were pounding him.
They were giving him a hard time.
And if you can catch it, it was on CNBC, was it?
I don't know. We were alerted by your
my brother.
wonderful brother.
Who's feeling much better. Thank you, everybody, for your prayers. And
CNBC.
yeah. But anyway, he was saying that, right? Like, he came back and he said, listen, people that cruise are going to cruise.
Right.
You know, and that's really the bottom line, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're going to cruise.
He said bookings in 21 are up. He said that people will cruise.
Absolutely.
And but it is worth watching because he really does call out the idea that their highest priority is safety and wellness of their guests. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, like right now it's painful.
Yes.
But we'll get through it. It's there ain't nothing to do but to do it, right?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
That's
Chrissy
right.
C, thank you so much for the super chat.
Hi, Chrissy C.
Super chat.
Man, what time is it? I got scolded early in the show tonight, guys.
About what?
Whatever you scolded me about.
Did I scold you? Like a child?
Scolded.
Oh, stop it.
My goodness. Peg and Artie, thank you guys. At least you're making me feel better. Here's a super stimulus chat.
You're
Hey,
so
we'll
cute.
take it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks for supporting the creativity. Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
So we should get a girl up there too. There's girl wrestlers.
This is a family-friendly show. We're not putting girl wrestlers up here or whatever.
Why? There's boy wrestler.
Whatever. Man, you're on the chip tonight. Did you take one of your I'm going to complain about everything pills?
Are you serious?
Oh, my goodness.
It's not like I tell you how much pieces of toilet paper you could use.
I haven't mentioned toilet paper
Okay.
tonight. Like, I know better. Why are you landmining me?
Because that's what women do to their man.
My goodness. Jan Rantu, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Look, guys, I'm not talking about toilet paper. I'm not talking about anything tonight that's going to get me on the couch again. Holy moly.
Oh, stop it.
Holy moly.
Hello, Carla from Ocala.
I'm going back to Ocala.
Ocala is where we were at when we were driving down here. That we were only like an hour to where we needed to be.
Yeah,
And it was like the worst hour, right?
the worst hour.
Ugh, it was so bad.
The worst hour. Papa
Yeah.
Mozo in the house. Mommy Mozo and Papa Mozo love Jenny. Oh, he loves me too. Thank you so much. And are big fans of big cups. So there it is. Oh, are you going to yell at Papa Mozo? This is supposed to be family friendly.
You're the one who's reading it.
How dare you, Jenny? Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, Papa Mother.
Super chat.
And Mommy Moza.
And Mommy Mozo. Sebastian Sorensen.
Sebastian.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Glad to see my favorite cruisers tonight.
Aw.
I'm sure they're there in the chat. Maybe someday we'll get to be your favorite cruisers. What was he talking about us?
Yeah. I was
Ah!
talking, that's who I was talking
Thank
to
you.
this evening.
Thank you so much. At least you're talking to somebody. Like living with
Yeah,
the,
well, not getting hung up on or on hold.
living with the ice queen.
Like, I
over
can
here.
tell you, like,
What
it's
the
called the Blue Iguana because...
Oh yeah, that whole music is crazy.
and they never change it.
What animal is the Blue Iguana Canteen named after?
Oh, you see, you even know.
I know, I hear it all the time. All right, so people watching. I left out a very important one off the list. Let's see if I can run through them. Embarkation, debarkation. That's fun to watch people get
Okay.
mad at each other.
Yeah.
I told a little story about somebody being impatient waiting in line. It wasn't about you.
Oh, when I
I'm
was
just saying,
listening
it
to
was
you,
not about
when I was
Jenny.
listening to you, I'm like, I'm gonna knock him out.
There was a disclaimer. It was not about Jenny. Okay, there were 10. The Lido.
Okay.
People like to people watch on the Lido. The Jimmy Buffett. The buffet. Where else did I? Oh, I got my list right here. Hold on. I'll cheat. I won't have to go from memory. Do you remember what they were? I don't remember.
I like your book.
Thanks. You like my book?
Yes.
Karaoke. Mm-hmm. The piano bar.
Nice.
The piano bar. That was the first on the last cruise on the last group
Was
cruise.
it Vista?
Vista. That was the first time we spent time in the
It
piano
was
bar.
so much fun, right?
It was great to see the people.
yeah,
heckling.
with the Bray family. They
Bars
talked us into
bars
it.
and lounges, formal night, deck parties, and themed events and pier runners. The one I forgot though was the casino.
Right? Who doesn't love to see people winning and losing their money?
I tell you what, if you want to study human nature, go to any casino and watch the people there.
Yeah.
It is wild. Like I remember the first time I went to the casino, I went with this guy and I watched him win like $9,000 and then
Wow.
lose $14,000.
Ugh, that would make me
This
sick.
was in the 90s. That was a buttload of money.
That would make me sick.
And
That's still a buttload of money.
He went from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. And you can see that story repeated time and time again in the casino. You got to really like not you really got to be careful when you gamble because there's such a crazy thing going on there.
Oh, absolutely.
A crazy thing.
You know, and it's funny, right? Because I know what my budget is.
Yeah.
And, like, I'll get over that budget, and I'll just, like, now I'm betting $2.
$2. That's it. Yeah, Jenny, you're all about lasting, right?
Yeah, like, because I just like to hang out and people watch.
So where's your favorite place on the casino to people watch?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
well, I mean, I know we watch people everywhere, but is there anywhere that you feel like there's guaranteed to be some good action people watching?
Definitely the craps table.
Oh, in the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of
fun.
fun.
What you said?
No, just where on the cruise ship do you like the people watch the best? Like, where do you like to grab your coffee and sit?
Yeah, I like to watch. It's kind of cool to watch like families, like they have little kids.
Yeah.
And you can see like the mom and the dad just getting really mad at each other. Like, I haven't had my coffee either.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, oh, I don't miss those days.
I think I like to sit in the atrium the best because you can see a lot of stuff. Like if you sit on the low, like most ships, they have an atrium.
Right.
And if you sit on the lowest level, you can usually like eyeball guest services. Mm-hmm. You can see people get pretty crazy at guest services. And then there's usually a bar there. And then it's a cool place because you can see happy people too. Like right. I don't want my people watching cool. just to be surrounded by drama.
Right.
I mean, I'm not afraid to watch some drama, but
I like drama.
I don't know. People watching. We never mention it much on a list of fun things to do on a cruise, but I really like it.
No, and I love formal night.
Formal night's cool.
You know, I love watching people, you know, because it's such different extremes.
Yeah.
Like some people are just like, I am not dressing up. I'm going to the buffet. I don't care. And then you have people that are to the nines.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, did they really do their hair like that in that room?
Yeah.
You know, like those are the things that go through my head, and
well, like when I see
the
people
sparkles and I just love the glam.
Like when I see dudes that have like perfectly pressed suits and stuff, I'm like, how did you pull that off?
Right.
Because it's really hard to get clothes onto the cruise ship without it mussing up.
I think that's probably my favorite time to people watch.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, formal night's fun to see people dressed up.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Kimberly Harris, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Kim.
No trucking this weekend, so get to enjoy your live show. Thank you. We appreciate it, Kimberly. Here's the wrestler for you.
Super chat.
I know. I saw that in your email, and I meant to ask you, but now I know.
Somebody's super chat just fell off. I didn't get to it quick. Okay, it's there. It's there. Let me catch up on these super chats. I don't want to miss them. Josh Ketchum, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm a healthy 70-plus and diabetic, well-controlled. I'm feeling like a leper. When do you think these restrictions will go away? I will definitely answer that question. Hold on, Josh. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Super chat.
My big sister, Blue Girl Deb. Halloween night was the bomb. We had such a good time. Thank you so much.
Fun, Deb.
And thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
Aw, that makes me tear up because the group cruises are so much fun.
We had a lot of fun.
You know, the bonding is just it's so amazing.
So John asked the question, there's a lot of talk that when cruising resumes, at least we've seen it in the Genting cruise line, which is starting up their Asian cruise line. They're requiring that if you're 70 years old, you have to have a fit to sail note from your doctor. And then before cruising was suspended, there were these conditions that people that had pre-existing conditions, comorbidities. Is that the word? I think that's the word. Like diabetes, those kind of things, they may not be allowed to sail. I don't know what's going to happen. The cruise lines are going to do anything possible to get people back on their cruise ships. And if they have to put restrictions on older passengers, I feel like they're going to do it. The challenging thing is a majority of cruisers are 50 years old or older. And so if you start putting a lot of medical restrictions on that people group, you're going to lose out on a lot of customer base. I don't know what fit to sail means, right? That's the language they use, but I really feel like the cruise lines, and this is just me spitballing here, I feel like the cruise lines are saying, okay, whatever the doctor says fit to sail means, that's good enough, because once the doctor says you're fit to sail, the cruise line's kind of like, well, look, we got a note. It says fit to sail. It's on the doctor. So
I don't think doctors are going to play around with that, though.
I don't think doctors are going to play around with it either. That's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But I do think there's going to be some sort of requirement when cruising starts that it's going to be more than just saying you feel okay on your health form, which is kind of what's happened previously. So,
Right.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Well, and, you know, it's a lot of people, too, with the autoimmune, you know, diseases.
Right.
You know, like with my medication, it takes down my immune system.
Right. So, yeah, Jenny takes medication for her psoriasis that makes you kind of immune deficient. Mm-hmm. And so now do you have to declare that? Are you going to have trouble going on a cruise?
Right.
I don't know. It's going to be wild to see how it all plays out. Honestly, none of us know how it's going to play out, but time will tell.
Right. And, you know, it's like I'm always super careful when I am on the ship. You know, I'm always washing my hands. I'm always walking away from anybody that has a sniffle or, you know, anything.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that we're all just going to have to be more aware of our surroundings again, you know.
How, like, so we had those people that were kind of coughing on us on our last cruise.
Yeah, we had a...
How much more crazy are you going to be with people coughing once we go back?
Well, I mean, like, and that was before it just really hit, right?
Yeah.
And I was already very uncomfortable.
I was kind of freaked out, yeah.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable.
I was kind of freaked out.
Well, and that's what we all have to remember, right? Like, we all have to be respectful of each other that way, right? Like, if you're coughing, you know, coughing to your...
Coughing, yeah, do the right thing. I bet you there's going to be people calling out people for coughing.
And I hope, not that I hope that it's, like, I don't want it to get nasty or anything, but, you know.
All right. Before we go too much further, I just want to give a
Would you
shout.
call out somebody that's coughing?
I don't really like
I don't like
getting in conflict like that.
Yeah, I would just walk away.
Yeah.
Remove myself.
Yeah. But I just want to give a shout out to anybody out there that's a first responder, anybody out there that's an essential worker. I know we got some truck drivers in here still bringing food around the country. And so we're fortunate. We're able to work here at the house, and we don't have to go out. And so just a big shout out to all the essential workers out there. Thank you for everything that you're doing. You guys really are the heroes on the front line. When you hear it on TV, sometimes you hear stuff and you're like, oh, that's cheesy. That's not cheesy. People that are getting it done, doing the essential work, thank you so much. Just a big shout out.
And it's not even the frontliners, right? Like, it's the supermarket tellers. It's the people that deliver the groceries.
Yeah.
It's just everybody.
I tell you what, I mean, we've had food delivered here. All those businesses that are allowed to stay open, to me, that's the essential work.
I'll tell you what.
And a big thanks.
I'll tell you what I saw today, and we work from home.
Yes.
But today I saw something that really just frustrated me to no end.
What'd you see?
We had people move in.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they just bought this home across the street, and they moved in maybe 5 days ago.
Yeah.
But today they had a screen repairman there. Why?
Well, you could look at it a couple ways. So,
Okay.
like the guy came and worked on our sprinklers. The homeowner had people come work on our sprinklers.
Okay.
They are working by themselves, and you're still supporting that business, keeping them open.
Okay.
I know it's weird to see people out doing, but like some people have to still be able to work, I think.
Right, but like they were all very close.
Yeah.
Together, like, so when the sprinkler person came here, we kept our distance.
We did.
You know, and like to protect us and them.
Right.
But it was just, I don't know.
I understand the frustration.
I mean, it's not frustration. I just worry about people.
No. I mean, I understand them.
Yeah.
You don't want people to get sick either.
Right.
It's a weird thing. Like, there's people that need money.
Right.
And so it's kind of, I don't know. It's hard. I'm the same way. But, you know, I don't know. It's so weird. This is a weird time.
It's very weird. It's just,
But you know who's not weird? Our friend
Who's that?
Olivia Rankin.
oh, come on, Olivia's beautiful.
What's that have to do with being weird? I said she's not weird.
Oh.
How quick are you looking to jump on me tonight? Holy moly, how much we got left here? Olivia, thank you so much for the super chat.
I love Olivia.
I know you send us the hearts, but I think she just wants to see the luchador.
That's probably what it is.
Super chat.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Olivia. Brian Yan, also to
Aw,
you.
Brian,
Thank you so much
how
for
are
the super
you?
chat. Here's the man.
Super chat.
And Timothy Walters. Thank you. Very kind. Thanks, everybody, for supporting the creativity. It means a lot. It's a challenging time. We're able to make videos and upload videos every day, but the landscape of what that means for our business is completely different than it was a month ago. YouTube challenged to sell as much advertising as everybody shut down. All that makes sense, but yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. But so thank you guys so much for supporting the creativity, and thank you for the super chats. One more super chat for Timmy Walters. Here we go.
Super chat.
Bam.
Bam. Wow, it's been flowing. We haven't really had a chance to say hello. I know my brother is in the house. What's up, Retro Sarge? Love you, man. They rode out the storms in Birmingham this last week, and they came through it good. So I'm glad.
Terry Elliott said,
Glad
we don't need a girl wrestler. Lido Loca has Jenny.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks, Terry.
My chat is all locked up.
Joe Flanagan said, hot dice.
Joe Flanagan is in the house. Another shout out to a great administrator, Joe Flanagan. I went all the way to the bottom. I'm going to read up a little bit, just say some hellos. Flamingo Pam is in the house. Hello,
Pam.
Going on? The Plump Travelers are here. Take me to your Lido in the house. Not literally in the house, just virtually in the house. Because if people were actually in our house, well, that would be weird. That would be odd.
We have a T-shirt that says, take me to
your Lido.
Yeah.
A wonderful T-shirt. The Baltimore Travel in the house. Myra Weinstein. I guess I'm not going to say in the house every time. You guys get the in the house. Us and More. What's happening?
Are in the house. I'll say in the house.
Are you going to say in the house? That old biddy.
Is in the house.
She loves your natural highlights. The girl done said your hair's gray.
Yeah, thank you.
What the heck? Travels with
It
Angie.
is gray. And you could tell, right? Like, so here's my back of my hair. And then, ooh, yeah. Natural highlights. Thank you.
Travels with Angie Pangie in the house.
Did she say, ooh, girl, your hair's gray?
No, I'm reading between the lines.
No, she likes them.
Betwixt the lines. Hey, another programming note. I had a great conversation with our friend Don Terrace last week. On Wednesday, we recorded well over an hour, maybe an hour and a half of conversation. That will be a new podcast on Thursday. So make sure that you subscribe to the Lido Loca podcast channel. If anybody has that link and can throw it in the description or in the chat, that would be great. And make sure that you're listening there. But I'm going to put some highlights of that conversation on the main channel. So if you want to hear a conversation with Don, make sure you check that out. It was a good conversation.
It was good. All I could hear when I was in my office was laughter.
That's right. And yeah, and like the burning question, whether Don has a girlfriend or not, or whether he's looking, we answered that question. There were people asking. So be on the lookout for that. And
wait, what?
I got somebody new in the hot seat tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you who. I'll be hyping that up next week. But fresh interview tomorrow. So yes, be there. Be there, be square on Thursday to see what Don had to say about his social life. Also got a health update on Don. I know people were asking about that too. So that's coming up on Thursday.
Very cool.
Papa Mozo, what's up? Thank you for the super chat. Mozo has a long list of comorbids. Did I use the word right? How about that? Since his early 30s, cruise lines will lose the AARP crowd unless they make all people certified to cruise. Yeah, Papa Mozo, I'm watching that one closely. There's been a vocal opposition to this segmenting out of people based on age and health conditions. That's something that's going to have to be settled, and we can only speculate at this point how it's going to be settled. But I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. Thank you for the super chat.
Super
Papa Moses in the house.
Well, that's his second super chat. So Jenny, you know Papa Mozo's in the house.
He's in the house twice.
Don't act like Papa Mozo's not here. You know who's here that you've completely ignored?
Who?
Our daughter, Danielle. Daddy loves you, Danielle. Mommy, not so much.
Mommy loves
So glad to
baby.
have you. Thank you. And thank you, Ellen, for letting us know that she's here because I didn't see it either.
Thanks,
so
Ellen.
I guess I'll be on the hook, too.
We were talking about her dog today.
Who was talking about her dog?
Her dog, her and I.
Oh, you and her.
Yeah.
I was like, I was not having a conversation about that. Not me. Florida Krista is in the house. What is up? And I would assume Jason's there too. Those are the Degenerate Cruisers. Make sure you check those guys out, man. They were doing like 4-hour live streams on the weekend, and they're very entertaining. And so if you want to go and see a couple people hanging out at a pool in Florida, getting their drink on and having really good conversation, I cannot commend. I've just been looking for a spot to use commend over recommend. I cannot commend them to you enough. I hope they threw their link down there. Follow the Degenerate Cruisers.
Yeah, they're really just great people.
They're super, super great. Root Todd is in the house. What is going on?
And Kerry Mead, I put up a picture on Instagram.
You did?
Yeah.
Of Carrie Mead?
Yes, and us on the embarkation day.
Is Carrie Mead in the house?
Yes.
It was so good to meet Carrie
I
Mead.
know.
How about that?
So glad you're here.
Anybody have any questions? Use the @Lido Loca. Type us a question. That way it will highlight.
What?
Or do like question in caps so I see it. Because the chat's flying by. Like it's like watching NASCAR. This is how it is if you go.
The Robinsons are in the house.
What's up,
War
Robinsons?
Eagle.
My brother can relate to this. We used to go to Talladega Super Speedway.
Blah.
It's like 2.3 miles. I don't know. It's a big thing. And so 40 cars, they would drive around, and they would be on. You couldn't even see them. They'd be on the other side of the track. And then they would come right in front of you in the grandstand, and it would go like this. Zoom, 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 zoom. That's how the chat's going. How about that? Degenerate Cruisers tagged us. You are welcome. Much love over there in Florida. Can't wait till we can see you guys face to face. Jenny, what lipstick you wearing? People got to know. Is it by, who makes lipstick? Is it by Maybelline?
No.
I don't know cosmetic. Is it by
I
Estee
know
Lauder?
it's Urban Decay, but I forget what color it is.
Is it by Sexy in Bed? What's that one called?
No, that's nail polish.
Sexy in Bed nail polish?
No.
Florida Krista asked the question, when is the Key West road trip? I'm ready, man. Let's rent a van. Let's get all of the crew together and go down and find a place. I'm sure they got really nice hotels on the water.
Oh, I'm sure.
Let's do it. I could go spend a few days in Key West.
That sounds good.
We could work from down there. I'll pack all of this stuff up. Well, not the shelves, but I pack it all up. Papa Mozo, thank you so much for the super chat. Apparently, he's in our bathroom pilfering, snowing in Round Lake Beach. You got to let it rain where's that? Round Lake Beach. Is that in Florida?
There's a lot
Oh,
of
Illinois.
people-
I didn't see the IL.
There's a lot of people that have said that it snowed this
Super,
week.
super, super chat.
Chat. I used to live in Bloomington, Normal, Illinois. Is that close to wherever you're talking about, Papa Mozo? I liked it in Illinois. It's the land of Lincoln. Who would win between Kentucky and Illinois over Lincoln? I'm going with the Midwestern states. How about that?
I've been to Illinois.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you said Illinois instead of Illinois,
Well,
so big
because
props for that.
Well, I didn't want to offend anybody. I normally say Illinois, but I did not want to offend.
I took Jenny
Papa
to
Moza.
Chicago, Illinois with two things in mind. I wanted to take her to the Blue Man Group show.
Oh, it was so wonderful.
She loved that. And then I wanted to give her real Chicago pizza so that we could put this debate to rest once and
There's
for
no
all.
debate.
That's right. All
There's no
pizza's
competition.
Good. All pizza's good.
All pizza's good.
That's right.
And you also had St. Louis pizza.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's down
Yeah.
the road here. Jake's.
Yeah, I think it closed. Sandy said it closed.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, sorry.
There's another one, though.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jenny. Sandy Walk, thank you so much for the super chat. She comes at us with a question, Jenny.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jenny and Tony, love you. We love you back.
We love you.
What is your dream ship and destination? Something we haven't done.
I would love to go on the Enchanted Princess that's coming out. Or the Celebrity Edge. I really want to go on Celebrity Edge.
Yes.
Because I want to meet Captain Kate.
Captain Kate.
Isn't that silly? But the Edge is beautiful. I don't know what I want to do. Hawaii.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii. Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. Nice. Sandy, thank you for the super chat.
How about you?
Super
Hold on
chat.
for super chat, man.
Thank you, Sandy.
Don and I actually talked about this. I don't think we talked specifically about the ship. Of all the lines that we've been on, I really like how Celebrity elevated cruising. in a not overly formal way, but in a kind of a cool way. So yes,
agree.
I would go Celebrity Edge. I'd like to be on the Edge class. I'd like to try one of those virtual verandas where it's half balcony, half something else. I would 100% do that. And I want to go to the Mediterranean. So I would like to leave out of Barcelona and go like to Greece or something like that.
All right. We will make that happen. 2 years.
I'm all locked up.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
There you go.
I'm all locked up, and then I think we lost let me make sure I've got everybody super chat wise. No Life. Jenny, where's my dinner?
No.
He says, what's for dinner? You
What's
want me-
for dinner? So
I'll do it the way. Jenny,
Whatty?
where's my dinner?
It's right here.
Oh, cool. What do we got?
We have. What do we have?
We had shells and meatballs and pasta
That's right.
sauce.
That's right. Pasta.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was
It
good.
was good.
I had a falafel.
I wish I could have had.
Let me tell you what
garlic bread.
Let me tell you what I did, guys. I saw Jenny on the phone all morning, getting a little hacked off with the challenges that she had. Very professional, holding herself together well, but you could see that she was getting frustrated. So I ordered up from the Gyro place. I got Jenny some falafel. And if you don't know what falafel is, that's good. I don't either. But I just know that Jenny likes it. And so I scored mega points for
You
the falafel.
did. And it was so good.
And
So,
I thought I would remind her of that publicly to get her off my back.
So when I was a child, my cousin and I would stay by my grandma's a lot in the city in Queens.
Yeah.
Well, in Queens. And there was this pizzeria up on Jewel Avenue and in Kew Gardens that had these falafel sandwiches.
Yeah.
And we would walk up there, get them for us and my grandmother, and we would have them. But I could never find anything that ever tasted like it until today.
Today was it.
Today was it. Like, even though, like, in New York, they made the falafels like a meatball almost, this one was kind of like flat, but it was delicious. The taste was there. I was
Falafel.
very excited. Thank
No
you.
Life, thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you.
super chat.
Uh-oh. What is wrong with your computer?
Our computer, the chat's just full.
Well, when it messes up, it's
It's
your computer.
Oh, you just
Uh-oh.
threw
Sorry.
something at me?
Yep.
I don't want to miss out on any of these super chats. I'm just checking out.
All right.
There was a great question about when the 100 days starts. I'll answer that. Let me just say thanks to the super chat. Mike Wood in Augusta, Georgia. Thank you so much for the super chat. Scheduled for the Carnival Sunshine, November the 9th, 2020. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
At this point, I feel like that's going to happen, but we'll continue to watch it. I sure hope you get to go on that cruise. We have a cruise in October, the big Lido Loca Sharing at Sea group cruise. Over 200 cabins booked. We're talking 500 people all together cruising as a cruising community. That thing's got to happen. That's going to be the event of the year. Man, I'm so stoked for that. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that one happens. Thank you, Mike, for the super chat.
Thank you, Mike.
Super chat.
Leah Longo Barty, thank you for the super chat. Did you hear about the Emmy is Maine? Mm-hmm. Maine governor signed an official doc that proclaimed the Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy essential for our Maine children. Love her. That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
Keep the kids' spirits up. Excuse me.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you, Leah, for the super chat.
Leah's very kind.
Such a random
super
cough every
Like you
once in a
do
while.
have this random cough.
Making me annoyed. Carol Pepperell, thank you so much for the super chat from New Zealand, I believe it is.
Wow.
Very
We've been
kind.
watching Love Island.
Love Island. We've moved over to Australia.
Yes, we've moved over to Australia. We are. Is this the second season?
Yes. This is now my favorite Love Island.
It is.
Like Australians better than the UK and the US.
Well, I think they're like the combination of both of them.
These people will
Right.
get in a fight. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jenny, how many children do you guys have?
That we know about. Thank you. I love that question every time we get it. That we know about.
You love that answer. Yeah.
Uh,
We have 6 kids together. We are a blended family.
we're like the Brady Bunch.
That's right. Tony has 4 biological. I have 2. And we have brought them together like the Brady Bunch.
I've made 4, and they're going to take over the world. Mm-hmm. The 6 of them together.
That's right.
They're going to run the government. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. They might. Death Possum. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sensation January 2021, maybe. I'm hoping, man. And then Mardi Gras April 2022. I'm ready to get on the Mardi Gras.
Oh, I can't wait to get on the Mardi Gras.
Super
Oh.
chat.
Jimmy met Captain Kate on the summit. You know what? She left. So we got on the Equinox just so I can meet her.
And we missed it.
And we missed her by 1 week because that's when she got transferred over to the Edge. I was so disappointed.
Missed it by that much.
That's all right. Just makes us have to get on the Edge now.
I thought I answered the 100-day thing, but I'll do it again real quick.
You didn't answer when it started.
So the announcement came out on April the 9th. It was officially filed on April the 15th. And so the 100 days starts from April the 15th, which I believe puts the 100 days ending on July the 24th, meaning that cruises could start again on July 25th. If nothing else changes, that 100 days not set in stone.
Right.
But that's what we're going on right now. That's the official thing.
Ian, the Uber Cruisers.
Ian, the Uber Cruisers. Good day, mate. Glad to have you. Frank Valentine, White Castle, yay or nay?
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Peg
you
and
don't-
Artie agree with me that there's no other pizza besides New York pizza.
Oh, there you go. More people loving the Blue Man Group.
Is Love Island on Netflix? Where do we watch it?
Hulu. Hulu there, and it takes a long time to watch these seasons, so it's really a good binge. Free Joe Exotic. I'll say it out loud, Daniel. Free Joe Exotic.
Mm-hmm. Sebastian wants to know if we want to adopt one Tony and Jenny.
Nope, we did our time, and we're good. We're good now.
We are good.
I only got one left in the house that I have to take care of,
Oh, stop
and so
it.
I'm good to go.
You know what? That's funny because I
I
think
am
the same thing.
good
Like
to
when
go.
I'm picking up your dishes, I'm thinking the same thing.
Picking up my dishes. Who picks up the dishes off your old lady table?
That's your old lady. That's your old man
Your
table.
old lady table.
Oh my goodness, you're so funny. What?
The Degenerate Cruisers would do a 3-hour tour on the SS Minnow right now. Those are fun people, I tell you what. I thought, yeah.
Yeah. Ron and Teresa, yes, you are
All right, Jane, let's ask
on
the,
that Mardi Gras.
let's ask the important questions.
What's that?
You are on Gilligan's Island,
Okay.
and it's now Love Island.
Okay.
Who do you couple up with? Your choices are Gilligan, the skipper, the professor, or Thurston Howe. In tonight's coupling ceremony, you have to tell me who you would choose and why you would choose that boy.
All right. Am I going to get off of Gilligan's Island?
I don't know. You could be there forever.
Then I have got to go with Gilligan.
You're supposed to say, I would couple up with this boy
Oh, I would want to couple up with this boy.
because...
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna couple up with this boy tonight because I feel like if I am gonna be stuck on this island, I would want someone to make me laugh every day. So my choice is Gilligan.
Gilligan, that's good. I think he's got the coolest hat on the island.
Yeah, I mean, like, he has good fashion.
Is the bucket hat.
How about you? You do it.
All right. I want to couple up with this girl because she's super famous and she's super hot, and I'm looking forward to some cuddles. I'm coupling up with this girl because she's got the coolest accent around. I'm coupling up with Jenny. Thank you very much.
Oh, stop
We
it.
decided that you were on Love Island, so I can couple up with you. How about
Oh,
that?
how sweet.
I would pick Ginger over Marianne,
And we have-
just so you know.
We have good banter.
We do have good banter. We've been learning all this slang.
I love all their slang, though, right?
Ian, what's a tradie? Why is a tradie? Is that like a construction worker? Is that a general contractor? What kind of language is going on over
Yeah,
there?
because like I can't figure it out.
That's right. We should do that. We should figure out. We should take every like show that we've ever liked and determine who we'd couple
Well,
up with.
and this is kind of like family, right?
Yeah.
And like there's children, but they say one thing that I just love it.
What is it?
I can't say it.
Oh, you can't say it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cursing on that show. We like it.
Yeah, but like I love that one that I'm just like, oh, that is so fantastic.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's so
That's
funny.
right. People knew that I made the right choice when I chose you, Jenny.
Aw, you're so sweet.
I would steal you from Gilligan. He'd be mad.
He would, because you're silly too. You make me laugh every day.
Yeah, so it's a tradesman, but are those like people that do construction? I don't know, but the girls love tradies with tattoos.
Yes.
Tattoos. Tattoos, that's what they say.
Tattoos.
Tattoos. No T on the end of that. Plumber, carpenter, electrician. Yeah, the one guy's a plasterer, as in one who does plaster.
But don't you love him?
Paul Prude, do you think cruising will be back to normal in 2021? I'm going to say it like the people on the TV say it. The virus will dictate when cruising comes back. So, yeah, hopefully. I mean, everybody hopes that cruising comes back straight away. But honestly, until they figure out what they're going to do with this, we just wait and see. We just wait and see. Thank you, Spiker's Crazy Adventures. That was the sweetest adventure. Our answer, I have to say that out loud just so Jenny hears me say how sweet I am.
Tony is very sweet.
The professor can make a radio from coconuts. What else could he build? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
See, that's what's kind of cool, right? Like, I would have to pick all of them. Because you're like all of them.
Oh, thank you
like,
so
you're
much.
funny. You're super smart. You're a leader. I just love you.
We should do that for every show. Like, we should say on Seinfeld, who would you couple up with? Papa Mozo, thank you so much for the super chat. Papa Mozo says, Mommy Mozo and Papa Mozo adopted triplets 21 years ago. Just saying.
Wow.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
That's pretty great.
Very nice. Very nice. Here, thank you for the super chat.
So we do have kind of like a child together, right?
Who's that?
Jose.
Jose. Well, I mean, we don't know Jose. I mean, we do.
No.
We have been helping him out for a while, for sure.
Yeah. Someday I would love to go visit there.
Yes. Bolivia.
And meet him.
Bolivia. You know, Hospice Medic says, show us the tattoo you got for Jenny. I can't. It's not family friendly.
Tony has no tattoos.
That's right. They loved our flashback photo on Facebook. That was the first night Jenny and I ever hung out together.
Yeah.
That was at a karaoke bar, actually.
It was. And someone guessed that it was, well, they must have listened to how we met. But it was Huntington, West Virginia.
Almost heaven, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah Valley. Okay. If you're going to start a cruise line, what would you call it? What would you name your first ship? And where would your inaugural sailing go to? Craig Allen. I don't know what I would call it. I'll have to think on that a while.
Yeah.
No.
Triple L, T, and J. Leaving from
That
New
just
York.
rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
I would have whatever cruise line we have, it would leave from Tampa, because that's literally as close to me as possible. I would be worldwide. I'd be like Mr. Pitbull. I would go to the Caribbean. I would go to Europe. I would go to Asia. I would go to Australia.
So you'd be a world cruiser.
That's right.
Yeah.
I need a Jenny tattoo. Look, man, her name is already etched in my heart. You could put it on my skin, but the one that's in my soul is so much more artistic.
We always talked about getting tattoos. It's kind of funny, right? Because our wedding night.
Who chickened out, my brother?
Yeah.
No, you chickened out.
No, I did not.
We were on iDrive.
There is no way I chickened out.
We got married over.
I was so excited. I was like, finally, I've met the love of my life, and I'm gonna get his name on my body.
I finally found the love.
And it didn't happen.
Of a lifetime.
They say that's bad luck, though.
Yes, yeah. You're not supposed to put somebody's name.
Yeah, but
Maybe something that symbolizes.
I'm still gonna put your
somebody
name
that
on
symbolizes our love. Wanda Chiquita Benita Byram in the house. I feel like she asked a question and I missed it a long time ago.
Wanda.
Let's see. I don't know, man. That's way back. Will there be group cruise shirts for October? Yeah, that we normally do. So, and
well, and we have to figure all this out still with Sharon and Jamie.
I'd probably say a combined one. That's what we did when we did the group cruise with the Cruise Geeks.
Yeah, the Cruise Geeks.
Wanda, I don't see your question. Tag me again. I'm sorry. I went all the way back as far as I could.
What?
Good night, Papa Mozo.
Good night, Nurse Nancy. Hello,
the nautical
honey.
one is in the house. Triple N.
Triple
diners, dive-ins, and dashes. Divers, dashes, drive-ins, and I don't know.
And we have Triple T.
Triple T.
To travel and a tour.
To travel on a tour.
Mm-hmm. Just like Triple L. Lido Loca.
Somebody loves your accent, Jenny.
Aw.
So do I.
Well, thank you.
If Jenny didn't have that accent, I don't know that we would have gotten married.
Oh, stop.
That's right.
How could you not marry all this?
That's right. There you go, Spikers. I've erased Gilligan's Island with Love of a Lifetime. That's right.
On the Wings of Love.
On the wings of love, only the two of us together, flying high upon the wings of love.
Yes, On the Wings of Love.
Well, Sarah Phillips, we're funny all the time because somebody's always picking on me. Stop the bullying in my own home.
Oh my goodness. Don't ever use that word for me.
Bully?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's
Does
not...
the truth hurt?
Oh, stop.
Love hurts. Sarah Phillips, thank you so much for the super chat. She says we're funny when we argue.
So when we were kids, like you didn't... So your brother and your sisters didn't
Bully.
live with you all the time.
That's true.
So, like, we would... what we would do to each other.
You guys do knives and stuff at each other, right?
Yeah, we threw some knives at each other, wrapped it, phone cords around each other's necks. But my favorite was like when we were kids, right? And they'd be like, "Hey, Jenny," and I'd be like, "What?" And they'd be like, "You're funny." And then I'd be like, "Oh, thank you." And they go, "Looking."
What's the other one? Hey, Jenny, how does your face feel?
I don't know. It feels fine.
It's killing me.
Thank
Sarah Phillips, thank you so much for the super chat.
you, Sarah.
super
And everything that you do
chat.
over in the Facebook group, too. It's
Super
so
administrator.
wonderful.
Super.
What they used to do, too. So up in New York, there was like a drugstore
Yeah.
called Genevieve's.
Genovese.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my sisters used to scream, "Jen," and I'd be like, "What?" And they go, "V's."
Cool story, bro. Stuff falling over here. Wanda Chiquita Bonita Byron, thank you so much for the super chat. With the major question, how's that pool life?
Oh, there has been no pool life.
We've been in it once in the last week, and it was cold.
It was freezing.
But I love having it.
Yeah, but we're going to have to think about maybe those blankets.
If we're still living here next year, we're going to have to do like a solar blanket or something.
Yeah.
Something we can take with us. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Super.
Take with us? Why?
Chat.
If we move to a different place,
Yeah.
you never know.
Never know.
You never know.
Maybe they'll let us rent this place forever.
Good night, KY Traveler Cruising. I don't know if we got to say hello, but we will definitely say good night.
And happy birthday, Tom. It's Tom's birthday today.
Ooh, happy birthday, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Cruise Wars.
Well, I like that one. Eddie said that our refrigerator was running. You better go catch it. What's the other one that used to be like on Little Rascal stuff? Like, do you have Prince Albert in a can? I guess that's a tobacco. You better let him out.
Did my mother hit me with a wooden spoon? Absolutely.
Ooh, I never got hit with a wooden spoon.
And my favorite, she would pull us, by our hair.
Jenny, what's the name of that barbecue joint on the breeze?
The Pig and Anka.
Somebody said they love to hear the way you say that. Pig and
Well, I had to
Anka.
think about it for a second.
Pig and Anka. No, we're not moving or anything, but we're just
No.
renting this joint.
Yeah.
We have a 1-year lease, so you never know. Mm-hmm. Right when we get it unpacked, it'll be time to pack it all back up.
I know. I think that's why we kind of just don't do that.
I'm not saying that I did this so that I could say this, but last week, on the podcast, you said we should unpack some boxes.
Yeah.
I've unpacked 13 boxes. How many have you unpacked?
1. No, 2.
That's right. I did my part. I did not try laying black garbage bags on the top of the pool to heat it up. I'm tempted, though.
I think.
Flamingo
I mean,
pan.
we have them.
Yeah, but then you couldn't use them, I guess.
Absolutely, you can.
What?
Cool story,
What?
bro.
Cool story.
Bro.
Cool story, bro. Seaman Bean said we should move to northern Saskatchewan.
What?
Don't you have snow there, Scotty?
No.
You should know better than to say something crazy
I
like that.
know. Diacritical one. Hello.
What's up, Diacritical?
I know.
Yeah, my grandma Barnett would always want you to go pick out your own switch, or at least that's what she threatened. I never would do anything because the fact that somebody tells you they want you to go pick out the implement they're gonna beat you with scared me. It scared me a lot. Goodbye, stereotypical cruiser. Have a good night.
So I didn't know what a switch was until I moved down here.
Hold up.
What?
Your domestic cat, Kathy, she's been losing weight because she's got a new boyfriend.
Woo, woo, yay.
Jenny-
Give her a.
When are we going to start our love advice show?
What?
When are we going to start our love advice show?
Oh, we can talk about it on the podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you have love questions? We'll answer them. I don't know if the advice will be any good. Sarah Clement, thank
I put
you.
up with you for 18 years. It should be good.
Go get a switch off the tree, Jenny. We're gonna have an interesting night. Just wanted to say hi, Jenny and Tony from Fred and Sarah in California. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Super
She's
super
chat.
Thank you, Sarah. I hope you're doing well. Yes, Ian. It's right there.
There it is. You got the old classic chicken. You got the Cruzy Award, and you got what are we gonna? Ian the Koala. That's his name. Ian the Koala up there.
Ian the koala. What else on? There was something else that I said. Oh, we need to ask Ian about that. And
I don't know. Steam and Bean, they haven't canceled that July cruise yet. Have you heard anything? I don't think so.
I don't know. Steam and Bean, call me tomorrow because we need to talk about that a little
We
bit.
need to figure it out.
Yeah.
I really don't want to pay the final payment.
Yeah, and there's a couple of other people. I needed to see what Mary Beth had said, but that's okay.
Are you still back with the Mary Beth thing?
Yeah.
400 comments ago.
I know.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys.
What?
I think we said it all, Jenny.
No. You guys had a cruise canceled from the points used on My Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yes. What was the outcome from that refund? Did it go through? Yes. So we, from NCL, I got our future cruise credit because we had to pay for taxes and an admin fee. And then I did get my points refunded from My Vegas.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So Mickey G from Australia wants to know what a switch is. So if you can imagine like a small tree or like the thinnest kind of branch off of a tree that like when you do like this, it goes
Like a whip.
Like a really thin twig or branch from a tree. And it hurts like crazy to get hit on your backside with a stick, with a part of a tree. Basically, we're saying that my sweet grandma would tell me to go get part of a tree so that she could beat us with it. It seems a little more aggressive than it was. Most of us didn't do it. My brother, are you still out there? Did Nana B ever tell you to go get the switch? Because I was the golden child, so I never had to get the switch, but I bet you my brother had to get the switch.
No, because your brother was your grandmother's favorite.
Well, that's true, too. But I was a pretty close second. Like, of the second generation, I think I had it locked down.
Absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
BC Beastly Twitch was supposed to go on the Oasis of the Seas, the first sailing they canceled. Your videos got me hyped. What?
So
appreciate
lovely.
the content. Man, I love the Oasis of the Seas.
I did too.
would
I
love
can't
go
wait
back.
to go. So we'll be on the Harmony in February, but I can't wait to. I love that ship.
Lady Joy said it best. A switch is to get your A whooped.
Ooh yeah.
That's right. It's not, I don't think, twig doesn't do it justice. So like a twig could snap. This is more flexible than a twig. Yeah, maybe like a willow tree. Like a willow tree.
Maybe that's why we didn't have him up there.
That's right.
Jenny, are you guys planning on rebooking via My Vegas one? Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
We haven't been playing much, though.
No, but I have over 1 million coins, so I'm just
Lacey
waiting for
Stark
it to come back.
falafel is
Hi, Lacey.
a chickpea that is smashed together, almost like what you make hummus out of. They smash it, and then they form it into a ball. They spice it up. They form it into a ball, and they deep fry it. So basically, it's hummus in a different form, deep fried, and then put like in a gyro with the lettuce and the feta cheese and the tzatziki sauce and the pita bread. It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, Mary Beth, I see it. I know. It's so disappointing that he's not getting in. Thank you for putting that back in there. You're so sweet. But But I'll call you tomorrow as well. And then we'll all figure this out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for the super chats. Kind of blowing my mind. Appreciate it very much.
Guys,
A big thank you.
Oh, can I just say real quick?
Yes.
Manual Cake Daddy's in the house.
What is up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope your business is doing well. I've seen some of the stuff that you've been doing.
Yes, he's doing $5. I wish I lived over there.
Yeah.
Those little cake things.
Yeah. Anybody out there?
I forget what he calls them.
I hope everybody's doing good when it comes to their job and money and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thanks, everybody, so much for stopping by. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca. And until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Which could be in a couple seconds. We'll see you on the Lido. Bye. We're back for the encore.
Daniel wanted to know if we've been down to Hard Rock. Yes, absolutely. Ready for that to be back open as well.
We actually got recognized at the Hard Rock, which is kind of weird. The guy that works changing out the locks there recognized us.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like he's not working there right now.
Exactly.
Very scary.
Craziness.
Yes. Very, very. Like Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
All right, so don't forget to come out on Saturday. Come over and see us at 8 o'clock. Are we on at 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock Saturday night, part of the big 12-hour live stream extraordinaire. Make sure you check that out. I'll be posting on our social media who all's in that. I just wanted to do it closer to the date, because I saw all this stuff come out about a week or two ago, and now I don't remember any of it. So I'm going to try to post it closer to the date so maybe we can get people to go check it out. But, yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. Keep yourself safe, healthy, stay home as much as you can, and we'll just see you next week, right?
Yeah.
What's Saturday?
We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah.
And make sure you check out the podcast on Thursday for a little Don's Family Vacations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are Lido Loca, and for real this time. Until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.